Recently, I've put up a community poll which garnered 42 total votes discussing what the best Fortnite ripoff of all time is, with the exception of Island Royale because, to put it simply, I forgot. Anyway, without further ado, let's see what these 42 people have decided on what the best ripoff was. What did I expect? Strucid Chapter 1 destroys the competition, with Vendetta in a not-so-close second, Tropical Royale third, and the joke of an update last. It's funny how the more you realize how much people hated Strucid Chapter 1 when it was out, but are for crying for it back like never before. Now, to really understand why Strucid is held in such a high regard, let's start off by plucking off the feathers of how the game even has popularity. It's buggy, it's got a trash staff team, it's got no updates, and a terrible community. Why does anyone even enjoy the game? I mean, Fortnite exists, right? Well, here's why I think why. There are three main game modes. Main Strucid, which is FFA, TDM, Capture the Flag, stuff like that. Battle Royale, and Zone Wars, with private servers also opting as a fourth game mode. The competitive side focused on the private servers and partially Battle Royale, while the casual side focused on the main Strucid game modes and Zone Wars. There's separation there. Now, it may not have much to do with the general enjoyment, but you'll be much less likely to see a V-Skulls in your lobby while you're minding your business on a fucking 30 FPS laptop. Now, to see what other games are doing that don't quite mimic this is Vendetta. To be fair, there's legitimately nothing in the game so far, but from the leaks and other things we've seen, it seems like there's going to be the same game modes and stuff like that as Strucid Chapter 1 had, and potentially, if not 100% better, with Phoenix straight up saying one of the best 1v1 maps to date in his announcement discussing the delay of Vendetta. Tropical Royale is a separate conversation that we'll be having once the game gets any sort of starting ground and we'll be able to actually see some fucking gameplay from the game. But another reason why Strucid was so fan-favorited was the general gameplay being addictive and fun. If you were to, seriously, as an unbiased spectator, look at all four of these games, well, three, but Strucid Chapter 1 and 2 are basically separate. If you were to look at them and see which is the most quality, Strucid Chapter 2 would unironically maybe win. It's got everything the games have, but more. So how is it so hated? It has to be the bugs, right? Well, Strucid Chapter 1 also had bugs, but what about the gameplay? It's slower, right? You walk slower, reload slower. Yeah, I mean, that's right, but Chapter 1 also had other flaws that Chapter 2 doesn't. So why is it so hated? It's because of the gun system. The gun system was radically changed from Chapter 1 to 2, and it shows. The game's guns have a much more balanced bloom system, but since the community hates balanced guns and bloom and their silent aim won't work just as well as it did before, they grew to dislike the bloom system. Well, level-headed kids like me, who didn't give a fuck, was fine with the changes, even supporting them at first back in launch during July 2021. But over time, the hatred was so powerful and much that everyone started leaving like flies. Actually, no, more like China after June 4th, 1989. It's no secret that Chapter 2 sucked. But in terms of general quality, it's much higher improvement than what people might realize. They are just blinded by the love that they had for the original game. So where does this put Vendetta and Tropical Royale? If you were to go along with the Vendetta is a new Strucid and Tropical Royale is a new Island Royale thing, it's very likely that things will turn out much the same for each respective game, except one game might get wildly more popular than the other. It's really rare to see two competing games, like friendly or not, to have a balanced popularity, Strucid and Island Royale being a key example. Once Vendetta and Tropical Royale officially releases to the public with all of its content, I believe these games will take over Strucid as the new standard of Roblox ripoffs. Vendetta and Tropical Royale is so promising, and I have such high expectations of the dev team to pull off a great game. Thank y'all for watching, and take care, y'all. Oh, and one last thing, Ven News may be delayed one extra day because these stupid fucking hosts, the stupid posers, led me to do all the goddamn script writing. But, yeah. Bye.